The candy had a slight sour apple taste, which she enjoyed. While appreciating the candy, Claire checked out the other containers to see what they had to offer. There were 10 containers with pretty different colors. Claire thought to herself. Her eyes spotted a small woven basket with what looked like cloth squares, connecting the square to the candy. The squares for putting the candy since they don't have plastic here. Thinking about the use of cloth compared to plastic, the idea felt a lot better than what was used on Earth when shopping. She remembered hearing teachers talk about using reusable items instead of plastic shopping bags. I feel like my old teachers would like this place, though I was never as passionate as they were about it. Claire smiled, though it turned into a frown as she wondered how her teachers were doing after everything. Surprisingly, the candy in her mouth helped relieve some of the depressing thoughts. She could understand why the kid with his parents looked so happy. Wanting to experiment, Claire reached out to grab one of the cloth squares. Using one of the scoops, she began taking small amounts of each candy and placed it into the square. Claire was careful and made sure that none of the candy fell out of her hand. When she got enough of the various candy pieces, Claire folded the cloth and tied the ends together with one hand. After having crafted daggers, the process of using one hand to tie everything together didn't feel very hard. It wasn't long until it was all neatly packaged. Wanting to pay for the candy so she could store it away in one of the many pouches around her waist, Claire made her way to where the store clerk was. Since the store wasn't very large, it didn't take much time before she was in front of the older man. With white hair and aged skin, the man behind the counter had the appearance of someone who had been working in the store for a long time. When he saw Claire, he smiled. "Are you all set?" Nodding, Claire placed the cloth filled with candy on the wooden counter. Taking out a larger crystal compared to the woman with the fruits, the man placed it close to Claire. "It'll be 1 gil point." Placing a bracelet near the crystal, the order was soon completed and the 1 gil point transferred to the old man. "Thank you for your purchase," the man said. Grinning, Claire answered, "The candy is really good." Softly chuckling, the man bowed his head slightly. "I appreciate your comment about the candy. It makes me happy to know that people are enjoying it." "Do you make it yourself?" Claire asked, curious where the candy came from. Nodding, the older man said, "I make it myself up in my kitchen. I get the fruit from the same people that sell it to me for my store. Then, I make it into the different flavors." He pointed above him to indicate where the candy was made on the second floor. "I try to mix up the types I make, and fortunately, it lasts for a long time. Though kids usually end up buying them real quick." He chuckled some more. "I bet. I'll make sure to stop by again to get more." Claire waved to the man before going back to looking around the store. She placed the candy into one of the pouches that were free. She was happy that the candy was still full of flavor. It might take half a day to eat this one piece. Though the energy wasn't much, there was a slight tingle. It was much weaker compared to the orange she had previously. "I could see myself getting more of this, just to enjoy throughout the day while I'm crafting." Claire smiled, enjoying the thought of the candy while making throwing daggers.